With so many people talking about what you should invest in now, causing market manipulation and prices of items to drastically change, I figured in today's video that I would want to go over a really promising future investment that will presumably come later in 2020 if everything goes right, and why I think it's such a good investment. So if you enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to the channel if you're new. But for now, let's get right into it. So the main investments I'm going to be talking about all relate to the major that's supposedly set to begin on November 9th in Brazil. Now, if I'm going to be 100% honest, if this major happens, I highly doubt, number one, it's going to be in Brazil based on the COVID situation there right now, which is really unfortunate. As to whether or not they'll push it back to next year, move it somewhere else that's not as much as a COVID hotspot, or decide to hold it without a crowd, one thing that should be certain is some of the items included in it, such as player sticker capsules, stickers, souvenir case drops, and what seems to be the newest hype of the CSGO skin community, gold player stickers. Now, recently, a lot of these stickers, specifically catering around well-known and iconic players like Kenny S, ZywOo, Simple, and Shox, just to name a few, have had an absolutely insane spike in price, along with a lot of other major items. Now, looking at ZywOo's sticker, for example, from the Berlin 2019 major, which was around exactly 1 year ago, his sticker had been fluctuating from about the $30 to $50 mark towards the end of the major, when you can actually get the player sticker capsules for 75% off, so a lot more of his stickers were being unboxed during this time, thus why the price dropped off so much, and you could buy them then, and you should buy them then. Now, once again, only roughly 1 year later, the sticker has been peaking at around $360 on the Steam market on August 1st, and now is hitting at around $240 as a lot more people are cashing out, and this is just 2 weeks later than its actual peak. When you could have actually bought this sticker very easily shortly after the major and ended up making like 5 to 10 times profit, depending on when you sold it up to this point with the recent hype starting up. Now, you may be thinking, oh, it's just a bit of hype, it'll die back down. Not everybody likes gold stickers that much for them to jump that drastically in price so fast, and I can see where you're coming from. But then again, when you start to do a bit more research and look into some past major items, especially stickers for example, I'll just cover a random sticker, the Mousesports Atlanta 2017 Holo, you'll actually begin to see that this isn't just a one and done thing. People are really starting to realize how rare past major items are. Like the Mousesports Holo just went from like $10, $15 to $50 plus and is now fluctuating around that price point, and it's absolutely insane and looks like the hype is real. Now, looking at Boston 2018 stickers, for example, we'll look at Tyloo non-holos, they actually have a similar effect, and I'm just kind of showing this to prove that so many different major items from other majors and non-holo and holo stickers are all seeing drastic price increases, and that it's definitely something to act on when the next major rolls around and why you should be prepared for it. Now, let's actually talk about a couple things you should keep in mind if you do consider making one of these investments in future major items. Number one of the main reasons why I think it's such a great investment is because both the gold stickers and sticker capsules are consumable items. Not to mention how rare gold stickers are already, since you have such a low chance to unbox them, and since there's so many different stickers for each player in each capsule, that there's going to be a low supply right off the bat, and considering more are just going to get applied, the supply is really limited on gold player stickers. The only real thing that should affect the price of them is when the next major comes around and new gold stickers for every player comes out. So they might drop off a bit in price, but it still doesn't change the fact that the supply shouldn't be increasing that drastically, and they'll obviously be applied over time, so there's potentially a lot of money to be made, and as we can see by some of the past prices, it seems like they're definitely promising and rewarding, and I think I'm definitely going to invest in quite a few of them personally. Now, I think the player autograph capsules have proved to be a safer long-term investment if you're looking for less risk, but obviously with less risk, you're giving up some of the potential value that could come with investing in gold player stickers. At the end of the day, it is of course your choice to decide how much risk you want to take. I always recommend taking the time to look over all of the options and how similar items have looked in the past compared to them, so you can have an educated guess on how the CSGO market should look in a few months or a few years years, and the CSGO market usually does repeat itself when coming to past major items, so don't feel rushed to make a decision. You've obviously got plenty of time before the next major starts and during the next major to look over your choices, and I'm sure I'll be making other videos then as well, talking about some of the stuff that looks promising, so definitely be sure to keep an eye out for that. Something else I've kind of talked over a tiny bit so far in this video, but actually want to go a lot more in depth, is the actual design of some of the team stickers and how it can potentially affect future prices as well. Now, the main comparison that I like to use when talking about this is the Furia Katowice 2019 Holo. If you look at the Furia Holo, which started at only around $8 and has been fluctuating from 20 to 35 for a few months after it was $8 and is now currently spiked up to well over 70, purely because it's widely considered to be one of the best looking stickers in CS, compared to another sticker from the same tournament, the Vitality Holo, which sat only around $1 for the longest time and recently spiked up to $5. You can obviously tell that if there's hype behind the sticker and people are largely interested in how it looks, it's definitely not something to pass up. Even though it might be tough to choose a perfect time to invest at its lowest point, it's always hard to tell, the sticker is once again consumable and also highly coveted. So stickers like this are definitely something to look out for in the next major, and I really hope Valve doesn't hit us with another flop design for stickers and we actually get some Cato 14, Cato 15-esque stickers, and if they decide to hit us with a few good looking ones, definitely keep an eye on their price and how people are liking them, and you could potentially make a ton of money. A few different tools you could use to determine if a sticker is really investment worthy and if people are hype about it is the CSGO market forum on Reddit, just browsing on Twitter honestly to see what CSGO players think of the sticker, and obviously what price it starts at on the market, because it's not going to be dipping as low as other stickers as you could see with the Furia Holo compared to Vitality. So those are just a few things to look out for if you think a sticker might become really hyped up and you might consider investing into it. But overall, keep an eye out for stickers that other people might seem to be hyped about. If you feel like taking a safe investment with the autographed player capsules next major, definitely be sure to look into that as well, and keep in mind that it's never too late to invest. If you see something that looks interesting right now, don't be afraid to take a risk if you feel like you understand the market. But of course, at the end of the day, it is investing, so take your time and feel like your risk is well calculated, and don't rush your decisions. Definitely be sure to leave a comment telling me if you want to make an investment choice and aren't 100% sure on it, because I'll definitely let you know what I think as well. But besides that, I think I pretty much covered everything that I wanted to cover in this video, so I hope you guys do well with your future investments, and if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.